So I'm going to first out say I think that silver can be a great investment, but I see a lot of people that stack silver and they never sell ever. They just stack it and accumulate it, and you know, sometimes you're better off parting with a portion of your silver, taking a profit, and then waiting till the price of silver drops and then to reinvest it. So that's basically what I would consider the in and out strategy. You buy silver for $20 an ounce, you sell that silver for $40 an ounce. Alright, you hang on to your cash until the price goes back down to 20 again, and you can basically double your stack. And you just rinse and repeat, and if you do this multiple times, you can really grow your stack big over a long period of time. These are all long-term strategies. I don't consider silver at all as a short-term. It can be if you have numismatic coins. But the next one I would say is also a long-term strategy. I would consider this one the rare coin strategy. If silver spot price is very high, I think you're better off avoiding generic bullion. And I've seen a lot of people, when silver was $40 an ounce, they were trying to get their hands on the cheapest bullion possible. And those people, they took a bath. If you have a lot of junk silver and you know, generic bullion, that's the time to cash out when the price is high. But I would also say that when the price is high for the silvers, the rare coins, they're the same price. So I would say if you sell for $40 an ounce, you take those profits and you invest them into a rare coin. So basically what you're doing is you're locking in that $40 an ounce silver price, but you're locking it into a rare coin, which rare coins tend to rise up in value. A lot of times they rise up steeply, and even if silver drops, these coins will tend to rise in value. Rare coins will never become worthless, in my opinion. There's too many collectors out there. Basically, if you buy a Carson City Morgan dollar and it's worth $400 and you buy it at $20 an ounce, you're paying 25.8 times the melt value of that Carson City Morgan dollar. If that same Carson City Morgan dollar is worth $400 and you buy it at $40, you know, when silver's $40 an ounce, you have paid 15.4 times the intrinsic value. So you paid 10 times the intrinsic value less when silver was high. That means when silver's $40 an ounce, it may be worth your while to exchange your bullion and reinvest that into rare numismatics. I just think of it as an insurance policy. I don't think that rare numismatics are going to go out of style anytime soon. The prices have gone up, and I've seen it in my short existence as a silver stacker. And when I say short existence, I mean over 10 years. I still think of silver as a long-term investment. So, yeah, invest your money in rare coins when silver is very high. You know, you sell your silver, invest that into rare coins, and then when silver dips, that rare coin's still worth what it was when you bought it, when silver was, you know, sky high. It's a hedge investment. Basically, 3 examples of the integrity of the rare coin strategy are a 1955 double die obverse wheat cent. It's probably the most sought after variety of a Lincoln cent. It will not go down in value if the price of copper drops. It won't. A 3-legged buffalo nickel will not go down in value if the price of nickel drops. A 1916D mercury dime will not go down in value if the price of silver drops. You know, since I started stacking, the price of a 1916D mercury dime has over tripled. And I've seen it. I could have got my hands on one for $300 back in the day. I had the money and I didn't do it. And right now I'm kicking myself in the butt. It was a NGC graded good 6, which would be worth over $1,000 now. Yep, but basically, even if the melt value of these coins drop, the numismatic values will continue to rise on a yearly or bi-yearly basis. It is definitely a very good insurance policy. And the third strategy I'm going to talk about, I've already talked about in a video. It's the gold to silver ratio strategy, and that dictates how many ounces of silver equals an ounce of gold, price-wise. If the silver to gold ratio gets near 40 to 1, sell or trade your silver and reinvest that money into gold. If that ratio reaches 70 to 1 to 80 to 1, you sell that gold that you traded your silver for and you reinvest it into silver. Bam, your investment improved itself from 40 ounces, you know, to between 70 and 80. Lately, it's been sitting at 65, so I think silver is still a little bit better of an investment than gold. I think if gold went down pretty good, or if silver went up pretty good, I think, you know, you just got to watch the ratios. Take advantage of high prices and take advantage of the low prices. You can't get too attached to your silver. You can't get too attached to your gold. When it comes time to sell, do so. But make sure if you have numismatics in there, say if silver's $40 an ounce, keep any numismatics that have numismatic value over the intrinsic value, the current intrinsic value when you're selling. You have to take that into account. You want to cherry pick your stack before you sell it, is what I'm saying. You want to pull out anything that you could get a premium for. If you follow any of these three strategies, I think that you will do really well in a long-term position. I don't think that silver is very good in a short-term position, but if silver spikes, I think that, you know, if it spikes to, you know, where you can almost double your money of what you put in it, maybe sell it and then wait for that price to go back down. All right, I don't think we're ever going to see $6 an ounce silver. So if you bought silver for $6 an ounce, I would still hang on to it. I would, you know, try to get 30 for it. I think it'll get back up to 30 this year. I think it'll go down to 16 or 17. That's my predictions for 1 year's time. 16 or 17 this summer, and I think around Christmas next year we'll see 30 to 33 again. But you know, that's just predictions. I just pulled those numbers out of my hat. But that's what I think that the silver market's going to be doing. I've watched the silver market closely for about 10 years. What do you think of my strategies? Which one do you think would work best for you? Have I made you rethink your own strategy? Have I, you know, opened your head to new ideas? How to accumulate more silver without investing more? Basically, here's also some words of wisdom. Never put all your assets in the same basket. And what I mean is, if one basket becomes brittle and breaks, it's nice to just be able to pick up the next basket and keep on trucking. You don't want to be a one-trick pony. A one-trick pony never got a trophy.